Everyone goes through struggles throughout their lives. Sometimes they can seem impossible to recover from. Whether life's tragedies affect you emotionally or physically, it can seem a daunting mission to overcome such heartbreak. But as long as you try, you can usually find some sort of silver lining hidden behind the pain. Courtney Hill, an Illinois resident and mother of one, knows all too well about heartbreak. Her husband Brian was a soldier in the Iraq War who was killed in a fatal car accident soon after he returned home from his duties. Brian and Courtney had a young daughter, Reagan, who was also deeply affected by the loss. It felt as though things would never be the same again. It seemed a near impossible feat to pick up the pieces and continue with life as usual. But a routine trip to the doctor may have been what Courtney needed to give her the will to go on. While Courtney was making arrangements for Brian's funeral, she went to the doctor after she was feeling severe pain in her lower abdomen. She wasn't sure what was causing it and feared the worst. But after she was examined, doctors told her that she was pregnant with triplets. Courtney was blown away by the news. Courtney was so full of mixed emotions. She was still overwhelmed by the grief of Brian's death, but she also had a new lease on life now that she was expecting several new additions to her family. She knew that she needed to stay strong for the sake of her children. During Brian's funeral, Courtney whispered into her husband's ear, "We're going to have a baby." Even though he had passed, she knew that somewhere he was listening. But in the 25th week of her pregnancy, doctors delivered shocking news. One of the triplets had died in her womb. This was yet again another blow to Courtney she had to overcome. Luckily, the remaining two, named Miles and Harper, were born perfectly healthy. Courtney could not have been happier to welcome the two beautiful children into her life. Courtney still struggles every day to cope with the loss of her husband and unborn child. She has learned to find happiness through the pain, though, and now has 3 amazing children that give her reason to get up every morning. It takes a strong person to overcome the pain that Courtney experienced, but the will to carry on is more powerful than we could ever imagine.